With over 30 cars to choose from, landing on the right one to main could be a daunting task. Don't stress though, because we have got you covered. What's up guys, welcome to another video. If you're new here, we love dropping great tips, top 10s, and highlights on our channel. We are quickly growing and we appreciate all of our subscribers. If you're not already subscribed and like the content, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications by clicking or tapping that bell. Make sure to give this video a like and share it with friends. I'm Jess for Top Viral Gaming, and let's get into today's video. Today we'll be counting down our picks for our top 10 cars in Rocket League. For this list, we'll be looking at air, ground, and bounce dribbling, flicks, power shots, 50-50s, and more. Number 10. Marauder. Something of an underrated choice, the Marauder tends to be overlooked in favor of the fairly similar built Merc. The Marauder, a tough-looking and beefy car, looks like something Indiana Jones would drive. The car's large, bulky shape might be a bit off-putting to some, giving them an idea of its slow speed, yet its wide hitbox makes it a pretty solid option if you favor playing a more defensive game. Marauder is also a great option for you if you plan on spending a lot of time swatting shots away from your goal. The overall large mass of this car makes it a powerhouse to muscle your way through the opponents and put some real heat on ball hits. However, the large mass reduces its mobility, affecting its sharp turns, but the Marauder's turns are still comparable to other cars. So if you're looking to enhance your defensive prowess, have your teams back at the defense, and prioritize performance over appearance, our number 10 pick, Marauder, would be just the car for you. Number 9. Merc. Much like our previous entry, the Merc poses a threat mainly because of its large hitbox. The massive size of this vehicle makes it particularly optimal for hitting balls when airborne. The advantageous massive size also allows it to block goals and blast through opponents. The Merc was quite a popular car before its hitbox was changed by the developers of the game. This change led to many of the users ditching the Merc. It's quite obvious that a car with such a size will certainly lag in speed. So if you like to speed your way across the area, the Merc may not be for you as it possesses slightly weaker stats when it comes to boosting and turning. Well, our number 9 pick, with such propensity and the greatest heights among the vehicles, should be of good use to you if you prefer mass and brute strength. Number 8. Nimbus. This relatively new car doesn't just look sleek, it also makes for a fun and effective vehicle in a heated competition. While it is a relatively short car with a pretty narrow hitbox, it's also an all-around solid, versatile vehicle with an exquisite look. The Nimbus has a pretty decent air dribbling, and it's great at sharp turns while dribbling, which is quite similar to one of our top picks coming up. The short size allows it to drift past the opponents with speed, which was not possible for our former picks. The narrow hitbox might present some problems, but the other features compensate for the hitbox. Other than that, the Nimbus does have a slow flip according to some of the gamers, which might also be a matter of concern for those who use it. Nevertheless, it would be a great pick for you if you prioritize speed and the other feature which the Nimbus provides, and these features are enough to put the Nimbus in our number 8 spot in our top 10 cars. Number 7. Mantis. Aside from coming with some of the best boosting and turning in the game, the Mantis has the greatest width and is also a particularly lengthy car, allowing you to cover the ball with great ease, at least at ground level. It's easier to get the ball onto the car for dribbling and especially flicks due to its dimensions. Some gamers also experience a slight advantage on kickoff while using Mantis, and the flips have received some good feedback as well. Mantis is one of the shortest cars in the game, and how are you supposed to cope with that? It's pretty simple. You just have to jump more often according to your needs. If you can get past this issue, Mantis is a pretty solid choice in a number of areas. You can rock a pretty effective offensive game with this if used right, and it's not only because of its mobility and width, but also for its ability to execute great flips. Being a plank-type car, Mantis does have its own specialties, which can be compared with another of our plank picks coming up, but for now, this wide-shaped car managed to secure the number 7 spot. Number 6. Breakout. Breakout comes with a rather blocky, unappealing design, but it can be an impactful car with its mobility and speed. It's the longest car in the game, and this allows Breakout to be a great defensive car. Breakout will allow you to control your aerials smoothly in addition to providing great dribbling. Probably the best among the cars actually. So if you want to practice on aerials, you know which car to choose. Its relatively flat top makes it more accurate and reliable to hit the balls directly into the goal. Couple this ability to glide more smoothly through the air and its effectiveness in dribbling, and you've got yourself a pretty safe and reliable pick for both casual or competitive play. But Breakout does have its flaws. It prevents you from hitting the ball with power since it can't really get much power on the ball. Aside from this, it's also quite hard to take sharp turns while dribbling using the longest car in the game. This keeps Breakout just shy of our top 5 picks. What do you guys think of our list so far? Agree with us? Make sure to hit that like button and to let us know. Comment down below with which cars you think we got right and which ones you think we got wrong. While you're there, let us know which car you main. Now let's get into our top 5. Number 5, Takumi. This versatile car holds some similarities to one of our top 4 picks coming up, but it swaps length and overall size with height. The Takumi has the smallest hitbox in the game and an admirable turning radius. Its maneuverability is nearly unmatched. However, due to the small hitbox, it can be considered a bit weak defensively. This can be solved by putting some extra effort into defense due to its small hitbox. A lot of gamers sing praises of this versatile car's dribbling, and surprisingly, some of them have even voiced their opinions in favor of Takumi against one of our top 3 contenders. Those of you who want a car that can cover a touch more ground in terms of elevation might want to give this one a try. The Takumi doesn't just sport some of the best stats in the game all around, it also comes with a finely smooth feel that provides a very simplistic experience of handling and is also pretty fun to play with. If you're down with obtaining the Supersonic Fury DLC, Takumi is definitely worth a try. Number 4, Aftershock. Aftershock is yet another fairly recent addition to Rocket League that has quickly climbed its way up the charts when it comes to fan preferences. What it lacks in the hitbox department, it easily makes up for in its celerity, moderately sharp turns while dribbling, and the overall smooth feel while driving. Aftershock is also capable of generating loads of power, which can give you a slight advantage. It looks and sounds like a little airplane, which has impressed many as the engine noises mimic flight experiences, and its flick potential is said to be devastating as well. Now let's just come to the problems you might face using Aftershock. The pointy nose is pretty evident to all of us, and due to this unique feature, aerials and diagonal power shots are hard to pull off. The car has a heavy feel, but its width and power make it an optimal choice for an offensive ground game. It is a strong car, but it takes much more time and skill to learn and master than any other car with similar features. Number 3, Batmobile. The Batmobile is a wide and long car with great turning. It's quite different from a plank car, but it has its own unique hitbox which allows it to be a meta in the world of Rocket League. The increased length of the car compensates for the lack of surface area and low profile, allowing it to have neatly controlled air dribbling capabilities. The Batmobile hitbox allows players to flick the ball with great accuracy and power, and has given rise to what some call the Batmobile flick. The long hitbox means you can outreach opponent cars in aerials. The long body enables the flick to be hit with more power and helps to block more of the goal as a goalkeeper. However, in the hands of beginners, the Batmobile often becomes a source of frustration. It gets kind of hard to bounce dribble and take sharp turns for dribbling using a Batmobile. In addition to its lack of speed, this car is at a disadvantage in 50-50 situations or head-on collisions. It may seem great when played on the floor, but once you chase the ball up the ramps, you'll find yourself caught out by the ball's tendency to pop a little bit off the wall. You'll probably end up driving past it, leaving yourself and your teammates in a rough spot. Mastering the use of the Batmobile requires time, patience, and dedication. Number 2, Dominus. With the second most used hitbox in all of Rocket League, the Dominus is a solid car, and it's arguably the most popular in the trickshot community. It's a flat, long car capable of highlight real areas and stylish air dribbles. The Dominus is basically a big powerhouse flying through the air, smashing the ball wherever you see fit. As mentioned earlier, its dribbling both on and off the ground shouldn't be a problem due to its lengthy nose. But what about strikes? Rest assured, the Dominus's paddle-like shape helps to hit clean and hard strikes with precision. To add to these wonderful features, the Dominus feels less handicapped in 50-50 situations compared to our previous pick, the Batmobile. Now let's get to its downsides, since every car has a disadvantage. To everyone's surprise, the Dominus does not have any degradable feature. The only downside of the Dominus is the fact that its low height makes it inferior in 50-50 situations to our number 1 pick only. Before we go on, we want to thank you guys for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and click or tap that bell to get notified about our latest videos. Also, hit that like button. This lets us know that you want to see more content just like this. Number 1. Octane. Whether you're stuck in bronze or have achieved everything in Rocket League, the Octane is always a safe bet. It is hands down the best and the most reliable car in the game. Octane reigns supreme as it's considered the best all-around car. Whether it's aerials, dribbles, power shots, or something else, Octane has stood the test of time and remains meta to this day. What makes Octane so good? It's the best car for bounce dribbling and sharp turns while dribbling. Octane has the tallest hitbox in the game, making it ideal for dribbles on the ground and 50-50s, which leads it to be the most used hitbox in all of Rocket League. Mechanically, the Octane car excels at power aerial shots. Octane provides a level of comfort and consistency that is required in the highest of echelons of competitive system. No wonder the 1v1 mode is filled with Octanes. The best part is that our number 1 pick is the lot available to anybody who buys Rocket League. Nevertheless, the tall hitbox does cause a bit of a problem as it gives opponents a bigger threat for demolition. Its middle-of-the-pack attributes make it the jack of all trades, and it has perfect balance, meaning that it finishes firmly in our number 1 spot. Agree or disagree with our picks? Let us know in the comments down below. Check out our other videos and be sure to subscribe and turn on that bell to be notified about our latest videos.